Unscripted.
Let's face it, none of these companies really give a crap about any of the fans or anything like that. It's sort of one of those things where a need justifies an end, or an end justifies a mean, or however you want to say it. But I do have to say that as far as Sony goes, they actually do seem to have an idea of what the console gamers want, a lot more so than what Microsoft. And I also think that this is something that people are starting to kind of figure out a little bit more and more as time goes along. And it's obviously been a situation where, you know, Sony's been able to take advantage of that and capitalize on the fact that Microsoft seems a little bit lost in the translation when it comes to like console gaming in general. And I'm not saying that they're bad at everything. I'm just saying that for the most part, Microsoft is pretty lackluster at achieving anything console space wise that really kind of impresses people and really kind of gets people excited about the future of gaming. And in terms of console gaming, you know, they've got these grand illusions because they were kind of chased off from, you know, the console space this past generation by Sony and Nintendo, and so now they're pretty much forced to do all these other type of weird things to make ends meet. And I understand it, but at the same time, I think it really hampers and hurts the Xbox brand, and really hurts and hampers the actual Xbox idea in and of itself. Like the entire idea of Xbox, to me, has been completely hurt. But on the Sony side, far from perfect, obviously. I mean, they do little things here and there that make you kind of question them sometimes, but overall I think they're a pretty decent company and they're doing right by their fans. I mean, one of the things that they did have kind of negatively going with them was with the whole "We Believe in Generations" thing, only to basically kind of bust out the fact that, you know, that they're going to be doing cross-gen games too. And then it gets even further cloudy when you have them talk about supporting the PS4 for a couple more years. What does that mean? A lot of places ran with that, meaning that they were going to make exclusives on the PlayStation 4 as well. I happen to not really think that, but, you know, we'll have to see how that works out. But they did sort of clear up something anyway, and that's one of the things that I love about them. So I'm going to get into this video and we're going to talk about this, and it's going to be a good video and you're going to enjoy it, and it should be fun. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer Reviews back with another video. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit the like, share, subscribe button. I would appreciate that. It helps out the channel and it means a lot to me personally. And if you're looking for a way to help out my dog crap channel, that's probably the best way to go about it, to be quite honest with you. You know, just saying. So again, you know, I'm a small channel. A simple like goes an extremely long way, and if you would like to maybe consider subscribing, I would definitely appreciate that as well. And you know, at the end of the day, shout out to all the old subscribers, new subscribers, everyone in between. You're some amazing people. Thank you so much for the love and support. I hope you guys all stay safe and all that kind of good stuff. And, you know, hope you guys are all having a good time gaming, getting excited for the next generation, regardless of what you're going to be playing on. So, with that being said, you know, let's get started, shall we? So, a lot of people were kind of wondering, you know, what's the deal with PlayStation? Are they going to continue to release games on next generation? Are they going to continue to release games on current generation? Like, is there going to be exclusives? Well, now at least we have an idea that some are going to specifically stay PlayStation 5, and it looks like this is probably a good bet that anything that wasn't already announced as cross-gen likely won't be cross-gen. Developer Insomniac Games has confirmed that Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, the next chapter in the Dynamic Duo's platforming adventure franchise, will indeed be exclusive to the PlayStation 5 console only. Unlike some upcoming games such as Spider-Man Miles Morales or Horizon Forbidden West, the game will not be coming to the PlayStation 4. In addition to Sony's next generation console, the PlayStation 5, the studio made things clear in a Twitter post, which of course I'm going to link this so you guys can check it out. Somebody asked them, hey guys, I'm not sure if you've already announced this, but I was a bit curious, will Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart be coming to PS4 as well, or just to PS5? And they responded, it's a PS5 exclusive. Now, obviously, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart will take full advantage of the PlayStation 5's technical muscle, with the console's solid-state drive allowing for the game's world to load in less than a second. Now, in terms of performance, Ratchet & Clank will also feature an option for a buttery smooth 60 frames per second. If that wasn't impressive enough, Insomniac Games has revealed finally that the title will not feature any traditional loading screens, and they actually confirmed that the game is an extension of Ratchet & Clank into the Nexus. So, we do have that to sort of look forward to, and I think that that's really cool that we were able to sort of have that little bit of information come out there the way that it has. And at the end of the day, I feel like that's super important to let people know exactly what's going on and how they can sort of go about these things and let people know. Because if we don't know, how can we, let anybody else know? So that's good. And again, I tried telling people that most likely the situation that was going on was the fact that, they probably already announced all of the games that were going to be cross-gen, and that makes a lot of sense. You're going to have some stuff, but obviously you want to push the PlayStation 5 as well. So, we'll have to see how that kind of works out at the end of the day. But this wasn't the only bit of news that we got today, and thankfully we got some pretty incredible news that is now confirmed, and this is something that I am very excited about personally, and I think probably a lot of you guys will be excited about as well. If you guys didn't know, Sony has announced like an impressive launch year one lineup, and this kind of goes into line with that. Gran Turismo 7 release targeting first half of 2021 according to the advertisement. Polyphony Digital hasn't announced the Gran Turismo 7 release date yet, but according to a YouTube advertisement discovered, in-game targeting is launched during the first half of 2021. The advertising itself reads, which is actually a different language. It confirms that we won't have to wait too long to get your hands on the next entry in Sony's flagship racing franchise. Sadly, it's not going to make the launch, but it does look like it's going to make launch window, which I guess would be the first 8 months or something like that. Gran Turismo 7 is going to be the first entry in the series since GT Sport for the PlayStation 4, which released back in October 2017. And the game is going to feature extensive use of the DualSense controller, which allows players to feel and understand the relationship between the braking force, among other highlights. Furthermore, thanks to the PlayStation 5 solid-state drive, the game's loading times will be next to nothing, and hopefully we're going to supposedly see more about this around the launch time of the PlayStation 5, because they're getting all that information out there quite quickly, and I think that that's really cool that they're able to kind of get that out and let everybody kind of know what's going on, because, hey, look, at the end of the day, we're all just gamers here. We want these games to come out as finished as possible, but we also want them to come out kind of, as fast as possible. And I think, going with the global pandemic that's going on right now, being able to get anything out is nothing short of a miracle. So I'm pretty much thankful for anything that can actually come out and sort of take advantage of the next-gen consoles ASAP. And, that's going to be something that I feel like is really cool. I can't wait to see that, and I can't wait to see, what other games they actually get out, and that they're able to sort of get out the door on time. So hopefully that is something that we can see sooner rather than later. And if that wasn't enough to get everybody excited about the PlayStation 5 and capabilities, we actually got a good chance to see something running in real time finally on the PlayStation 5, which this makes a lot of sense too, that we would actually be able to see this. But obviously we've seen Spider-Man Miles Morales and how fast it actually loads on the PlayStation 5. It was boasted several months ago that the power and speed of next-gen consoles would basically eliminate load times, and it seems that the PlayStation 5 is living up to a reputation. A now deleted tweet shows off Spider-Man Miles Morales load times on the console, and they're almost nothing. All that's left of said tweet is a low-resolution GIF of the entire thing, but it does show a very large gap of time between how games are loaded on the PlayStation 4, where they can sit on the couch for some time, and the PlayStation 5, where you can barely catch a glimpse of it. Previously, obviously, tech personalities like Tim Sweeney went into detail on what they think in terms of load times essentially being a thing of the past, with the new consoles. Much more efficient architecture and greater power contribute to the games almost being instantly ready to go. Miles Morales load times may be also shorter due to the fact that the game is a standalone game, but from what we've seen, it looks absolutely incredible, and I personally obviously can't wait to get my hands on it. Again, these are all huge reasons why I can't wait to get a hold of the PlayStation 5. I do feel like they're doing some significant things that we've never seen before with the console, and that's really getting me super excited about the future of gaming again. You know, I went through a little brief period where I was, you know, quite kind of, I would just like to say, you know, I guess a little bit disenchanted with gaming in general. And now, like, it seems to be pretty much, you know, my hype and my love of gaming is back, and I just absolutely cannot say how thrilled I am that Sony is pretty much, you know, pretty much basically where it's always been in terms of like that hype level. It's amazing. I absolutely cannot wait to play these consoles and to see what's going on with everything, because it's absolutely probably one of the best times ever to be a gamer. And thankfully, you know, we're all around that are still going to be able to have some fun with this stuff, and, you know, just enjoy ourselves and have a good time for a change, instead of, you know, being worried all the time about stuff. You know, it'd be nice to just kind of get away from things and have some fun gaming, and, you know, get back down to sort of that type of thing. And again, just all very exciting stuff, and I'm very excited for everybody that's out there that's going to be able to get into next generation. And I of course, will link all of this stuff so you can all check it out and let me know what you think at your leisure, whatever. Check it out if you want to, or not, whatever. You know, I would ask that you guys please take a minute to consider subscribing, or at the very least, you know, like the video. That does help out a lot. And I really do hope you all stay safe, happy, and healthy, and continue to come back and watch videos and things like that. I've been enjoying the interactions, and I hope they continue. So please have a great night. Rack 'em up. Game on, my friends. Game on. Crapgamer out.
Unscripted.